We have a pad and a paper.
Do you think there's going to be a test?
I hope so.
What is happening?
Paper. I would take notes.
What?
So serious.
Do you want some water or hell no? We have to share this?
Please, I would be honored to share a phallic instrument.
This is my dream come true. Charlotte and I are sharing a microphone.
I think you're on that.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Earp History panel. We're going to have some fun, have some drinks, and answer some ridiculous Earp and non-Earp related questions. I'm going to let my panelists introduce themselves. We're all going to introduce the person to the right of us. So I will go first and introduce Kelsey.
I expect this to be excellent.
You may know her as Drunk Hot. She's a fan of the Kansas City Current, her cat Sam, and Peloton.
What's my Peloton username, Bridget?
What?
What's my Peloton username, Bridget?
Nope. What's your Peloton username?
Drunk hot.
We're off to a great start.
It's fine.
Kelsey, your turn.
Hey guys, I have the absolute pleasure of introducing the one and only Dani fucking Kind.
Keep your applause. Is this on?
Hello.
Keep your applause going for the one, the only, Monica.
Oh, hurricane hit him.
And to my right is the wonderful person who played the Black Badge agent in the Winona Earp season finale, season 4, Emily Andras.
Thank you so much. I would like to introduce my personal DJ, stylist, life coach, and just my muse, Nick. Woo!
And to my right, we have arguably the most famous actor from the seminal classic, Harriet the Spy. Charlotte Sullivan.
The reason I am here is because of this fucking alien to my right, okay? The most, beautiful, kindest soul. Thank you for your support. Shut the fuck up. Fucking Bridget, motherfucking hogback.
And before we formally kick things off, I want to say thank you to Monica for letting me moderate this panel. Thank you to Earp Expo. Most importantly, for letting me do a panel with my holy trinity of guests. Obviously, Nick, Monica, and Kelsey.
Right.
So
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for letting me.
Before we get super started, I'd like to kick this off the same way I did last time we did the Drunk Earp History panel and say that if you brought your children here tonight, please reconsider. Because things are about to get really weird.
All right. So, just to kick things off.
Before you start, I just want to say if this is your first EarpCon and first panel, I am so sorry.
Again, reconsider.
I'm not sorry at all.
Okay. So, the first one's easy. I'll start you off easy. What is your favorite Winona Earp character or your character's favorite go-to comfort TV show?
I think
What?
Mercedes
Oh, look,
watches
Danny, right
Drag
away.
Race. For sure. And my own personal favorite character? Well, no. With the question? I'm fucking up already.
know.
I'm so sorry.
You're doing so good.
You did it great. It was like for the fans, their favorite characters.
Bye.
No, you're doing so good. It's
See
fine.
you later.
You're doing
No,
great.
you did it perfectly. You did it perfectly. You answered as Mercedes.
You nailed it.
Sober
And
Danny
I'm
Pine is
probably
doing
the only
so
sober
fine.
person up here.
I think that not my favorite character, but an unpopular favorite character, Willa Earp's favorite comfort show is Real Housewives because she enjoys watching people who are more fucked up than she is.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna be very me right now. I think Jeremy loves Batwoman, and because he has taste, and he definitely like freaked out as soon as Luke put on like the Batwing suit. Like he was freaking the fuck out. Yeah.
Nick, is that a show that needs saving?
If you would like to tweet #SaveBatwoman, I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
So my favorite character of the TV show Wynonna Earp is Wynonna Earp, and I don't know if she's ever watched television before. So I don't really have a great answer to that question.
Yeah.
What's the Silk Witch watching?
You think this? I was going to say Doc. Could you Doc? I didn't know I was pregnant. It's on TLC.
I forgot that was a show. Yeah, and they're like, I went to the bathroom.
You can't be.
I don't
have a character. And you don't have a favorite character.
No, I can't do either of these.
What about the
Drink
Silk
more.
Witch? No.
The Silk Witch would. I can't think.
Okay.
Move on.
Move on.
I don't think
Pick
they
one.
had. I don't think the Silk Witch had TV.
No, they didn't.
She just had weird songs in a veil.
Yeah, I agree.
The next one is I was wondering if you could be a part of any scene from the show ever. Which scene would you like to be a part of?
I would like to be a part of the huge Jolene bar brawl. I would love to be a part of that, and I would just fuck some shit up. I would love to be a part of that, and watching Jolene sing "Cheater, Cheater." Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
Is there an order?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay,
Jump
well,
right in.
I'm gonna start talking now.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with an episode 207, which is the origin of One Drunk Hot. That would probably be my episode of choice. It's the goddamn fucking strip club episode.
Yeah.
The strip club scene at, what is the name of it?
Pussy Willow.
Thank you, everybody. I've been
Pussy
taking
Pillows.
shots of whiskey for the past couple hours, and I don't remember things anymore. So that was the history of my username. What came because that scene came in the episode teaser for 206, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna register that username," and then I started drinking,
Amazing.
and it just fit.
Incredible.
Part of me would like to say, honestly, the sentimental part of me wants to say the Way Hot Wedding, honestly.
Oh,
Sorry.
I would never say the Way Hot Wedding just so other people can say it. Sorry. Never mind.
yeah, that was.
But honestly, I think it would be hilarious to be there when Nicole kicked the chicken.
Which I saw Kat reenact on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I know, so good.
I think Mercedes would also like to be at the wedding because I think she would probably show up in a wedding gown.
Oh, yeah.
But pretend I didn't know or something like that.
my god.
Oh my god, do I look better than you right now? Oh, that was on accident.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I was gonna say Way Hot Wedding, but stair sex?
Yeah. I was like, what took so long? I was like, I can't
Nick,
say it.
Nick, why are you there?
Just
What?
like watching.
Why are you there?
What?
Are you just in the background,
Yes. Yes.
Just like making some chili. Guys, the chili's burning. It's fine.
You're both doing a really great job.
You're
that's
just-
me, in the background.
You're just shouting, "Save Batwoman" at
Yeah.
the whole time.
Nick's just like walking down the stairs, like.
Yeah.
Glory hole.
Charlotte is the weirdest person I've ever met. Oh, she's so great.
The best.
It's so endearing.
Thank you.
It's so endearing.
It's so charming.
Nothing on your insides match your outsides. It's a perfect combination of human being.
I know.
It's perfect.
Now you have to go back and tell people you talked about glory holes in front of 500 people.
Best day of my life.
To compound on that, we're all in love with it. Every one of us.
Okay, I am still trying to forget that this ever happened on Winona Earp, but Nicole was turned into a frog. It was traumatic.
Triggered.
No, I hate frogs. I hate frogs.
Triggered.
No, frogs are bad. They're disgusting and gross. You were doing so well with Glory Hole. You just ruined it.
Triggered. Triggered.
I know. I'm sorry. But if you had to be turned into an animal, what animal would you want to be turned into?
There's some kind of like, what's it called? There's a specific little bug that can crawl in the holes of the tips of penises and stuff. Google it. I don't know what it's called, like a botfly or
I won't Google it.
I think that would just be an interesting choice.
Yeah. Like a career choice?
Yeah.
This is why you're also the best.
I noticed I was sitting next to Penis Hole Digger.
Your answer is whatever.
Pussy.
Yeah.
So a cat.
Gotcha.
Did you say?
I said pussy. Because a cat.
Solid answer.
Thank you.
Oh, because a cat.
Yeah.
It's interesting you said pussy because I was gonna go with sex kitten,
Sure.
which is similar. Yeah, very similar.
Sex kitten.
Same thing.
I actually wasn't gonna go with that, but
Everyone goes to pussy.
we're gay, Bridget. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have a good answer.
I don't have a good answer either. That?
A dung beetle.
She sure did.
See what I mean?
A bat, comma, woman.
Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect. You got it. You got it.
I feel like there's a disconnect with
Comma.
the words.
Yeah.
It just sounds like
She knows it. It's fine.
you.
Charlotte, what are you getting
things
turned
have
into?
happened.
I said it.
What did
I
you
feel
say?
like that.
A dung beetle.
A dung beetle.
Why?
Why?
Rolling a ball of shit up a mountain. I don't know. Isn't it obvious? I don't know.
I just want to be one of those super gay penguins at the zoo.
Oh, shit. Yes.
But right in Alabama. Just like the most confusing place for them to have the gayest penguin. Just like, hey! Sorry, so that's my answer.
They write a book about those.
Pardon me?
Tango makes 3.
Yeah.
Okay. No, just asking.
I read that book to children because I was trying to indoctrinate them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Exactly. The gay agenda.
The gay agenda is
Exactly.
penguins,
It's
usually.
strong.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's fine.
Okay. Some of you played villains on the show. Villains. And every villain sees themselves as the hero of their own story. So with that in mind, who was the biggest hero of Winona Earp?
Emily Andras.
Did you say that because she's a villain?
It's not that kind of panel. I hope you do get reincarnated as that penis bug you want to be. You're such a beautiful
Thank you
person.
so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. No. Who's the real hero?
Sullivan, obviously.
Charlotte Sullivan, obviously.
You were the biggest hero.
Who's the biggest hero of Winona
I'm
Earp?
in it for a minute and 22 seconds. I cannot be the hero of this. That's not fair.
The
Fucking
answer
play
to
it,
that
girl.
the answer to that question is we, the gays.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Cause heroes always win, and god damn it, we won.
Yeah.
What about the baby Alice? Because she's the one who like made it out. And
She
it's
did
like,
shit. She did not.
Shit.
No, I'm kidding. Keep going. Keep going.
No, you're
Emily's
right.
like, she did shit. Remember when they gave me a standing O?
You know, yeah, but now I'm trying to subvert it.
In all fairness, she's a baby, so she probably did shit.
She probably did shit, yeah. I have kind of a soft spot for like the heroes who had no powers, like Mercedes before she was anything, and like Nicole Hott, who still like ran into the line of fire even though she didn't have any powers, and yeah, and the Silk Witch because that bitch was fucking awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
And the fight for Winona people. I like those guys. That was pretty amazing. Yeah.
Since we are at the drunk panel, I was wondering if your character could be described as a drink, what kind of drink would they be? Or, for the fans, yourself.
Ourselves?
Yes.
What?
I didn't write the questions, they're from Monica. Just kidding. Describe yourself as a drink, basically.
A slippery nipple.
Oh. Right. You were ready to go.
What?
Yeah.
What's the drink
I was so-
that's like? It tastes like like fire when you drink it. It's like a
Fireball?
shot. Yeah. I feel like that's
Fireball.
like a good Mercedes.
I don't-
Not a redhead. Leaves a little burning aftertaste.
I don't want to overstep, but there's also an option that says redheaded slut.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one.
That's a specific shot. It's real.
There's like a brand of whiskey called Writer's Tears. So I'm probably a shot of that or like a whole fucking bottle, depending on when the draft is due. Yeah.
Is there a drink that makes your mouth taste like a fart? Does anyone know the name of it?
I don't know what the market is like.
Okay.
Having been to college, I would say Jägermeister.
Don't
But
talk about Jägermeister like that.
I don't know.
I don't think.
I don't think so.
Close liquor. I've never particularly drank fart liquor, so I don't have an answer to that.
Like,
When it comes back out, maybe.
What was
I don't know.
Michaela? What was the whiskey that you had earlier that was $15 for an entire thing of it?
Oh God.
I'm gonna go with that one. The world's cheapest Kentucky bourbon is my answer for myself.
Is that like Kentucky Fried Whiskey? What is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
You don't have to pay a lot of money and you'll get really drunk from it. So it's
Sounds
essentially
incredible.
that's
incredible.
what I'm gonna go with.
I think I'm going to be kind of boring and just say a Radler, like the one I have in my hand. It's, gets the job done, but also surprisingly sweet.
Aww.
Nobody liked that.
I love it. I love
It's
it.
true.
I love it.
It's true. I feel like we're kind of jumping around, but that's the point of this panel.
I love it.
You didn't expect sober thoughts. did
Who
you?
was your favorite Winona Earp director and why?
Oh, that's too hard.
No.
That's impossible.
I didn't make the questions.
I can't.
Did
say-
I
I'll go.
Did
I'll
I
go.
write that?
I think I would definitely say Melanie #1 because
Safe answer. Safe answer.
watching her do that was like, I don't know, I have kids, the mom in me was like, oh my god, she's doing it. And then the actress in me was just like enamored with how hard she had prepared and worked, and the smoothness with which she handled herself as a director and a brand new director was a really beautiful thing. And then Paolo is like a crazy Frenchman who I've never worked with somebody like that before, and I think he's just brilliant. The way he commands a set is like so loving and fun, and it's like a dream. He's a dream.
He is a dream.
Yeah. That's my answer.
Good answer.
I feel like every like best moment that's happened, someone has asked a question and been like, "Who's the director on that?" And someone has said, "Paulo."
He's good. We've had so many. I honestly,
Charlotte, who directed your episode?
Paulo.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm only in one day, so that's.
they've all been wonderful, though. They have.
Charlotte was there for one day.
I feel like that's not fair for you to pick.
She picked Melanie, but Melanie and Paolo, just because of the breadth of the work they did.
Yeah. Yeah, she crushed it. Next question.
Next question. Yeah, good one. That was good. I can't answer.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh my god.
Get the fuck out of here. We're not starting this again.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
This is the 2022 version of duck-sized horse or 1,000 horse-sized ducks.
I have
Should
the
we
most
take a poll?
I won't live
Okay.
like this.
Who thinks it's a sandwich?
I mean, then is a pogo a sandwich?
It's a what?
Oh.
Not that hot. It's a corn dog on a stick.
It's a hot dog.
Emily, one more time. What does it look like?
I feel like there's no like.
But what else would it be?
What else would it be?
Is it a taco? I don't know.
I can't live like this.
Okay, I'm really gonna stir it up. Ready?
Okay.
A hot dog is not a sandwich, but a hot dog is better than any sandwich.
Oh my god. That's right. You fucking
You shouldn't have given me that standing ovation. It was a terrible mistake.
What differentiates a hot dog and a hoagie? We live in anarchy.
Putting a hot dog in a hoagie?
What's the difference?
A hot dog is a hoagie, essentially.
What if you put a hot dog in your butt?
What?
So I'm not gonna
Sandwich?
do that.
Is it
the
a
thing.
flesh sandwich?
Finally, we're getting to it.
I think
So
Wait.
we've learned a
is
lot
hot
about
dog-
Dani in the past 14 seconds.
Is a hot dog just a taco though? Yeah? Or is it taco a hot dog?
Nick,
Yes.
what is a taco if not a sandwich persevering?
Cultural appropriation.
I mean, a little bit.
I don't know. What about if you put a hot dog
I'm gonna leave
in a
now.
bun, but then it's also in a hoagie bun? What do you have?
Wait, a hot dog?
That's a lot.
It's like if you put a lasagna on top of another lasagna, all you have is a lasagna.
Yes.
Right? Right? Technically? Because it's just more layers of noodles and meat.
But isn't a sandwich
That's fair,
two
yeah.
bread
That's true.
with meat in the middle?
We need to move on to the next question, please.
No!
What's happening
No.
over there?
We gotta move on. It's way better than that.
I hate it here. What's happening?
I love it. We're moving on. I stand by my answer. I'm making notes.
We
on
could
the hot
have
dog.
we could have went for 10 more minutes.
I agree. I have a bunch of notes.
She did take notes about the hot dog.
Why didn't my watch just tell me it's 4:22? What time is it?
Some people on this panel have made their feelings known on Twitter about how they feel about empaths once or twice.
Oh my god.
Not naming names, but Charlotte doesn't have a Twitter and Dani's more of an Instagram gal.
Okay.
But which character on Winona Earp would be an empath?
Well,
A liar?
Who'd you say?
Nothing.
Wait, well, are we saying that that's a thing that exists?
If we're saying they identify as an empath,
Well,
not,
Jeremy does identify as an empath.
but not that kind of empath, Emily.
A groin empath, which
A
is
groin
similar.
empath, which is a clinical term
It's,
that I
yeah, it's. My doctor told me the same thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
She was like, "You're a groin."
Um,
empath. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, Charlotte's like, what is
It's
happening?
just every time you say groin, she this sign language, she goes down to the groin. And so groin, groin, groin.
Oh, I don't think she's signing groin you anymore. All right. Who would identify as an empath? Help me out here.
No.
What's the definition of an empath? I'm lost.
Someone who believes
Yeah.
they can.
Is this a bad? What's happening right
I
now?
don't know.
Start talking shit, Emily. Let's go.
I don't know. No, what do you guys think it is? It's like someone who thinks they can. I'm gonna do it wrong. No, I can't do it.
Bridget, give us
Bridget, give us a definition.
Bridget, it's 4:23 p.m.
It's
We
like
can't do this.
What do you guys think it is? Like, yeah, like I can extra magic feel what other people feel, right?
Oh, isn't
But
that?
it's also, to be fair, it's also
To be
often
fair.
people who are raised in traumatic environments. I also know that. Don't touch this. I wouldn't touch this with the.
Next question, please.
Anyway, does the Pope formally recognize Rosita's nunnery?
Yes, yes.
No, but Lady Gaga in the Pope hat has blessed it. Yes. So, yes.
I 100% forgot it's the middle of the day right now.
Okay, everybody's quick. What is everyone's favorite Earp Sisters moment?
When
Two
they
or
kissed.
three.
Didn't they kiss? in an
They did
episode?
kiss.
It was a goo transfer.
Oh, not like a hubba. Wrong show.
I often call it a goo transfer too.
I like those moments. I don't know episodes and stuff, but I like those moments where they're just like sitting around the fire at nighttime, and they're just like the show is so like crazy and zany, but they have like real sister quiet moments. I like those moments the best.
I think mine is Do Chicks. The number of emotions that Mel has on her face in 0.5 seconds
Great answer.
of understanding what her sister is telling her, but also showing her that it's okay. Unbelievable.
Yeah, incredible acting.
Yeah.
So well said.
Great answer.
It's a masterclass. Yeah.
I really liked the part in the finale when Waverly was helping Winona Pack and like put all of her stuff in a grocery bag, like a plastic one. And it's just it was just so perfect for them because they are so imperfect and their relationship has been through so much, and the fact that Waverly was like, no, you can go, like I'm helping you go, I know you'll be back. Like that just really was the show to me.
Well, there are 3 Earp sisters.
There are.
So, but if we're going with just the 2, I don't remember what number episode it was, but it was season 2. It was the pregnancy reveal episode, and it was the scene when they were on opposite sides of the bathroom door. And it was first of all, it was shot so eloquently beautiful.
By April Mullen. She did
April
that. So
Mullen,
beautiful.
April V. Mullen shot it so well. And I think about it constantly, the way that it was revealed, where they were on opposite sides of the door, but they were trying to connect so hard on that, revealing that Winona's pregnancy test came up positive. And I think that was kind of like my big moment where I was like, this is it. Because Waverly was trying to talk her through it, but the physical and also like emotional divide was so clearly visible, but she was still trying to get through it, and that was the moment for me where I was like, this is it. So it was the episode where the pregnancy was revealed, and it was on opposite sides of the bathroom door. The word I was just searching for was metaphorical, and I couldn't think of it the entire time. But metaphorical was the word I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, Bridget?
Just skip.
Glory hole.
So we talked about heroes. I just wondered who was your favorite villain the show ever had? Willa. No, just kidding, Monica. Just kidding, Monica.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Willow was not a villain in this essay, I will. Tweet
Jolene.
1 of 400.
I mean, villain is such a short word. Like, you know, that doesn't really show the depth and breadth of the characters, but if I had to pick someone who was my favorite villain, like, I just think that Bobo had such... Like, Michael Eklund played him so perfectly and so intensely and just amazing, and you still were rooting for him, even though he was, you know, just fucking up shit all over the place. And I just think my answer has to be Bobo.
That's also my answer. But also because I love Michael. He's just like the most loving man.
He's so different.
He's so beautiful. He's just a beautiful human. And yeah. But also I think Bolshar, Jean.
You're right.
Am I saying it right?
I don't know if you're saying it right.
I think he was like, also every minute he was on that set, he looked like he was so excited to be there. And like, yeah, and having actors come on after you're doing it for a little while and somebody coming, being like, this is so exciting. It was like, what a gift. Yeah. Like, he brought his A game. He's a great fucking actor.
Great guy, too.
Yeah.
I think my answer is, I was just on my phone because I could not remember the character's name. I remembered Megan Heffern, Widow Beth. I love the widows, both of the widows, but I loved Beth. Specifically in the episode where...
I got you, baby.
I was gonna say that's a bold answer considering who you're sitting by.
My favorite Mercedes was Vampire Mercedes, but Beth, specifically in the episode when we all thought Nicole Hott might die and come back to life. Specifically, Megan Heffern played Beth in that episode so fun.
Yeah.
It was just so... The one specific thing I remember is the one time when we all were, like, confused about if Nicole would die, and Waverly had to run outside and, like, get a breath of air. And Widow Beth, Megan Heffern, came out and was like, you might need to get a coffin this high. And for some reason, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. I laughed so hard, and I've remembered that for the past, like, 4 goddamn years. Because she was so good about being really smug about it.
Yeah.
She was just amazing. I love Megan Heffern. She's also just, like, a delightful human being, Megan Heffern, just in general. But Beth, like, Widow Beth was just so smug and so, like, you might have to get a coffin, like, yay, high, that it was just so fun. It hit so well for
I
me.
forgot about that moment, Kelsey. That's so funny.
And it was so good for me just because she played it so, like, hilariously to me.
Yeah, great answer.
It also might be funnier because she's just such a nice person.
Yes. But truly, all the people who played villains on the show are, like, particularly nice people.
She's
I
so
have to say.
sweet, but she was such a...
Sort of you start out as this kind of, like...
Oh, right, like I massacred a few people.
I really do want to talk about Dani Kahn for a second, though. I do. Not because, like, first of all, the penis bug thing is just in my brain, rent-free. No, like, I really think that almost no one else on the show played as many variations on character as you, madame. And, like, with so much aplomb, how are we saying this word in New Orleans? Nolans? Like, I just think you did such an incredible job, and what people sometimes forget is, like, we really threw you in head first. Like, you showed up and were told you were playing a realtor, and then 10 seconds later, your face got ripped off, and then you were in a giant Victorian bustle that was heavy and stinky and hard to act in, and then we put this shit on your head that was rotting, and then you went full Galadriel, and then eventually you became like a vampire, and and Portia control, like, just like, and like, conquered every single moment. Right? Yes, yes, thank you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Thank you.
And
you
season 5, penis bug.
Penis bug.
Danny,
I got you. I got
said
you.
earlier this morning, that's not even, none of those 4 characters you played was even any of the characters you auditioned for.
No,
It was like a barmaid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So you auditioned for one character and then played 5 different ones.
You guys wrote this scene where I was a bartender tearing a strip off my brother.
I remember.
And then I got the script and I was like, I think my agent, I was like, I think you sent the wrong script. And he was like, no, this is who they want you to play. I'm like, that's not who I went out for though.
Yeah.
I was so confused.
I remember once you were in the van with me, and it was a scramble of a
It
season
was my first day on set.
because Mel was pregnant. Like it was, there was a lot of reinvention on the fly, and you had just gotten the shit about like being the widow, and you were like, I have a couple questions.
Oh, that wasn't my first day on set.
And I was like, I gotta go, but you gotta wear a big dress. Bye, I love you so much.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, you don't get this opportunity in an acting career almost never. And I got it in one show. Like,
You kept earning it. You were so good.
yeah, but it was like a gift, like a total gift, and a total fucking honor to play those roles. Like, truly, truly.
Just as a testament to what you did, it got to the point where everyone was like, if Dani Kine doesn't come back,
Oh, I know.
even though you killed her in the last season 3 times,
Even though she has
if
no
Dani
face,
Kine doesn't come
she had
back,
no face.
if
She had
Dani
no
Kine,
face.
if
And she came
faceless
back.
Dani Kine doesn't come back, we're all going to just show up to your house. We're gonna figure out where you live, and we're gonna show up there.
I was like, I don't even care how she gets a new face. Like, totem schmotems. Like, it's Dani Kine's back.
Got you. Got you. That's the beauty of genre.
That's why she's Dani fucking Kine.
The internet was like,
So I
My
don't.
answer is also Bobo. Just kidding.
Okay. I don't want to like turn emotional, even though you just started us kind of emotional. What is something that Winona Earp gave you that you weren't expecting?
I think an understanding of...
Winona Earp gave you that you weren't expecting.
Sorry, Bridget, I was talking.
I just complimented.
Sorry, I know you
I
and
told
Charlotte
you
have
I
a
like
thing.
you and Charlotte equally.
Yeah, no, but you're sitting next to
You're
her.
sitting way over
Yeah,
there.
and you assigned my seat at the end of the table. You know what?
it's okay, Dani, I'm here.
Thank you. I think there's something that a gift that the
Gotta
show
go.
gave me on top. You know, it's cool. I got
Do something about it, Bridget.
on top of all the roles that I got to play was how a set should be run. And I don't think that, it deserves applause because this industry is really fucking hard, and being in it at this age, at 42 years old, is really hard, and being a woman in it is really hard. And then getting to go to work where everybody is kind and loving, and everybody wants to do the best job they can in every department. And everybody was like, you never micromanaged anybody. You just you hired the best people and you said, go for it. And you were so supportive, and that is absolutely from the top down. And that's not probably going to happen again in my career. You know, like it's so, baby?
Oh, God, I know.
It's Oliver.
That baby just learned about the housing crisis.
Hi.
It just saw gas prices just now.
Hi.
Oh.
Hard to top that.
She said, this is what we got from that show. Imagine I just picked a baby up from under the table and said, I also got a baby.
I have questions about that baby for the
That's so
past
nice.
45 minutes.
That's so nice. Anyways, that's my answer.
That's a good answer. Good damn answer.
It feels cliche, but family.
Ah, that is a good answer.
I'm looking out and I see my people like in the row there. It is wild to me that I did not know those people existed 5 years ago. And these are some of the most important people that I've ever met in my entire life. They will always have my back. One of them sitting right here, and right there. Will
It's
always
all right.
have my
I'm
back.
fine over here.
I mean, I guess you're over there too. I know you got my back too, Kelsey. But no matter what, with love, or rage love, as is Ash's specialty, I am safe with these people. And I don't know that would have happened without Earp or without Emily, to be honest.
If I may, I gave a similar answer in one of the questions we had last time. We did this panel like 3 years ago. And I gave a pretty similar answer in the sense that I said that I'm a very specific type of person who has a very specific type of personality and humor. And I probably started watching this show when I was 26, 27. So for 26 years of my life, I spent, I don't want to say like entirely alone, but I spent as a very specific type of person who has never felt completely understood. And then when I started watching the show and the jokes hit, I was like, oh, this is like who I am, and this is how I can express myself. This is my sense of humor, and this is just like the type of person I am. I've never felt completely understood the way that I did when I started watching this. The way that everything hit, the way the humor hit, the way the horror hit, the way the seriousness hit, I was like, oh God, like, do other people feel like this all the time, like at other times? And it was the first time that it ever hit for me. So I guess the answer that I would say would be understood.
It's so lovely to hear you say that, because I would say my answer is the same, but in reverse, is that I've had these stories and feeling alone for a long time in my life and not being seen. And then I got to put these stories and this world and these characters on the screen. And then to see all of you say, oh my God, we get it, but more than that, we love it. Thank you so much. And to still be a part of it has been such an incredible gift. So it's been so validating. So thank you. That's incredible. Yeah. Honestly, thank you.
I love you so much.
Sorry, it's a cop-out, but my answer is sort of a combination between Nick and Kelsey's. I remember walking into the first con I ever went to, which was Fan Expo 2016. And I didn't know until that day that there were people like me. So that was really cool. But I will say, since they articulated all of that so well, something else it did for me was seeing this show that was so creative and that I related to so much. It made me realize that the kind of creative I always wanted to be, like, it's something I could do. Even if it's writing about that, like, that's something that, you know, I can do. And it really, it got me writing again, and that just has completely changed my life.
Hey!
Glory hole, glory hole.
I didn't ask to be emotional just now.
So on shows, whenever I do a job, I'm usually told to change something. Like, it happens legitimately every single time I get a job. I don't like your hair, I want you to change it. I'm told to get Botox, I'm told to lose weight. It's like makes me not want to do it anymore. And then I did this show. It was for one fucking day. And even when I'm on set, I'm also told if I do a choice that's great, but you're not actually going to do it like that, are you? And so then I go, shit, like I was going to do it like that. And then I'm like, fuck, I'm not a good actor, I guess. And it fucks with your confidence. And then on this show, no one told me to stop. So it's like really nice. So thank you.
Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it.
And it also gives me a boner.
Okay, for our last question, I'm just wondering what your favorite con memory is.
that time Chantel Riley taught me how to high five on a panel. We were on a panel, and we went to high five, and I wasn't paying attention, and she grabbed my hand and told me it was a whole thing.
How cool is she?
I remember that gift.
She's so cool.
She's so cool.
So cool. I remember the physical gay panic that I saw on your face when I
Yes.
saw that happen.
Yes, there's. It does. There are 2 or 3 GIFs somewhere on the
It's
internet.
a video GIF. It, like any physical media that could possibly exist,
Yes.
it's in that.
Yes.
So good. So good. I'm going to look it up as soon as
I have 2 answers. Because of course I do. Because I haven't stopped doing this for the past like 3 goddamn years. So my first answer is going to be the first ACON that existed in Toronto. Because it was one of the, I think it was the only after party, and Andrea Higgins was DJing. And I had just recently met Andrea Higgins for the first time. And she like turned on a song and like jumped down and started dancing with me. And that was the ACON that she had. I don't know if you guys recall Stacy. But Stacy had one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard, First Move. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that song. It was pretty gay and pretty exciting for us. But she came to the ACON, the first ACON, and performed that for us. So she had performed that, and Andrea Higgins was DJing and jumped down and was like dancing a little bit. And she was like, "Hey, I have to like," I was like, I said, "Do you want to go like to the bar? Do you want to get a shot?" And she was like, "I have to go get Stacy a drink." And I was like, "Does Stacy want a shot?" And she was like, "Give me a minute, hold on." She got Stacy, who sang First Move, one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. And she was like, "Yeah, Stacy wants to go take a shot with you." I was like, "This is a great day for me." So like, several of us went to the bar, and we got shots of the worst tequila I've ever had in my life. But before we all took the shot of tequila, there's a video somewhere where we were all raising the shot of tequila, and we sang "All I Wanted to Do Was Shoot Tequila." Cheers, and we shot this tequila, and I don't know why, but that's just like a fun moment for me. But the other, you don't have to applaud, it's not a great story.
You only get one. You only get one. It was favorite.
I'm going to tell the other one anyway, because Bridget can't control me.
We're on a. We have to. Yeah, we have to.
Fine, I won't tell the other one. It was the first Dragon Con I went to. But continue. It's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I just have to.
It's fine, Bridget.
Oh my God, is it this end versus this end?
It's not a big deal or anything.
It's too I don't have to. You go.
Yeah.
You go.
So, one of the great things for me about ErpCons are the people that you meet. And one of my favorite people that I've met is Lynn Rachels.
Where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her. Maybe she's not here.
Oh.
So,
I win.
she taught me something really smart. We were at dinner, and she was drinking out of a water bottle. And I thought she was hydrating. And she was like, "It's wine!" And I was like, this is amazing. And I don't know if you recall, but Lynn presented Melanie at a con, an Emmy. Yeah, the Best Actress Emmy. Yeah, it was amazing. I loved it so much.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have a couple of special things I need to add to this. First of all, a few weeks ago at Earp-a-Palooza, I was drawn into a conversation, and it was about awards. And so I said, "Well, what kind of award do you want?" And the answer I got back was, Global Sensation Award. So, without further ado, if you will help me recognize this year's recipient of the Global Sensation Award 2022 to Miss Charlotte Sullivan.
Nobody cares.
My second memory that I hope I'm making today
Oh, Lynn got two.
goes out to one of the most amazing people that I have ever met. I'm going off script, and I promised I wouldn't, but I am. This show would be nothing without its showrunner. She just happens to be one of the most amazing people I've ever met. I have to say it again. I love her very, very much. She's probably over there shaking her head at me, I'm sure. But we would be nowhere without her. She deserves the world, but because I cannot give her that, the next best thing that I can do for her is to award her the Writer Extraordinaire Award for 2022, Miss Emily Andras.
Thank you. Top doesn't even open.
Finally. Finally. Thank you. It's only day 2. It's against the rules to cry on day 2. Thank you. Finally. Just kidding. Thank you, Lynn. You're the best.
I can't believe it took you so many years to
Finally.
win
I
a
know,
Lynn award.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Great. And thank you, everybody, for coming to the Drunk History panel. Hope you have a great rest of con. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.